May we have your testimony, please? Tina will translate for you. Tina,
Thank you.
please.
Thank you, Tina.
Thank you, Valerie.
Last
I will
week, okay.
Yeah.
Last
Okay, go
week,
ahead.
last week we talked about including thankfulness or gratitude into our everyday living.
上周我们讨论了如何将感恩融入我们的日常生活中。
Being grateful actually is a response to one of the fruits of the Spirit, joy, as listed in Galatians 5:22-23. But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, forbearance, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control.
感恩，成为一个感恩的人，实际上是对圣灵的果子之一，就是喜乐的一个回应。在加拉太书5章22到23中说到，圣灵所结的果子就是仁爱、喜乐、和平、忍耐、恩慈、良善、信实、温柔和节制。
Fruit of the Spirit is a metaphor, of course, in that just as a tree or plant bears fruit when properly cared for, we as believers begin to bear fruit, beautiful characteristics, in our life as we learn to walk in the Spirit.
当然，圣灵的果子呢是一种比喻，就像一棵树或一个植物在得到适当的照料后会结出果实一样。我们作为基督徒呢，在学习圣灵里行事的过程当中，也会开始在生活中结出果实，那就是我们美好的，就是学习效仿基督这样一个美好的品格。
These characteristics help us then to live with each other without stress and conflict all the time.
这些品格呢，有助于我们彼此相互之间去相处，然后在相处的过程当中不会有压力和冲突。
It also what draws others toward us to learn how to also have a relationship with Jesus Christ.
这也吸引其他人透过我们来学习如何与耶稣基督建立关系。
So how do we develop joy in our lives?
那么我们如何在生活当中将喜乐这个品质，就是如何培养这样喜乐的一个品质呢？如何去发展这样一个品质呢？
Well, when we recognize joy is missing, we need to first go to the Lord and ask him to grow it in us and to show us what we are doing that is blocking this fruit from growing in our lives.
好吧，当我们意识到喜乐在我们生命当中缺失的时候，我们需要先去寻求神，求他来让喜乐，就是求神让喜乐在我们里面去成长，并让我们知道我们现在在做什么，就我们生命里面阻碍了喜乐这个果实在我们生命成长的一个因素到底是什么。
Let's pray as the psalmist did in Psalm 51:12. Restore to me the joy of your salvation and grant me with a willing spirit to sustain me.
让我们像诗篇中的诗人那样祷告吧。在51篇12节中说到，求你使我仍得救恩之乐，赐我乐意的灵扶持我。
Consider the joy we had when we first became believers. What happened?
想想我们刚接触信仰时候的那个喜悦，那后来呢？
Did we allow the cares and struggles of the world steal it away from us?
我们是否让世界的忧虑和挣扎夺走了我们的喜乐呢？
Do we actually love the Lord less today than when we first invited him into our lives?
难道我们今天对主的爱还不如当初，就是在起初，我们刚接触他，我们就是起初他进入我们生命的时候吗？
May it not be this way. Let us go back to our first love.
但愿不是这样哦。让我们回到那起初的爱的时候。
Consider Christ's word to the church in Laodicea in Revelations 3:16. So because you are lukewarm, neither hot nor cold, I am about to spit you out of my mouth.
想一想基督的话，就是对老底嘉教会，想想基督对老底嘉教会所说的话，在启示录3章16节中说到：“你既如温水，也不冷也不热，所以我必从我口中把你吐出去。”
This verse had a big impact on my life when I graduated from college.
在大学毕业的时候，这些经文对我的人生产生了重大影响。
I couldn't get it out of my mind. I did not want to be a lukewarm Christian.
这个经文在我脑海里面久久萦绕，我做不到忘记它。我不想成为这个经文当中所描述的不冷不热的基督徒。
I wanted to be on fire for the Lord.
我想要为主去燃烧。
Instead, however, I did allow the world to swallow me up for quite a while, bearing the consequences of worldly living.
虽然我想为主去火热，但是呢，我却让这个世界吞噬了我相当长的一段时间，然后我也承担了我这个世俗生活的一个后果。
Oh, how I wish to have those years back to redo over again.
我多么希望那些年能重来一次啊，重新来过。
But the Lord has been redeeming those years, almost threefold, over 35 years.
但是神一直在挽回这些岁月，几乎是3倍，因为它超过了35年。
The Lord has not left our side. He gently and patiently waits for us to fellowship again with him and sit at his feet.
神并没有离开我们，他温柔且耐心地等待着我们再次去与他相交，坐在他的脚前。
The psalmist declares, "You make known to me the path of life. You will fill me with joy in your presence, with eternal pleasures at your right hand."
诗篇中的诗人说道：“你必将生命的道路指示我，在你面前有满足的喜乐，在你右手中有永远的福乐。”
So there it is. Joy begins to grow in us when we spend more time with the Lord.
因此，当我们愿意花更多的时间与主在一起的时候，喜乐就会在我们生命当中去滋养生长。然后就是让我们花费更多的时间与主在一起吧。
Thank you, Tina.
Thank you, thank you, Valerie. Please lead us read the Lord's Prayer. 请大家开麦。
Repeat after me. Our Father in heaven,
In heaven,
Our Father in heaven,
hallowed be your name.
hallowed be your name.
Your kingdom come.
Your
your
kingdom
kingdom
come.
come,
Your will be done
Your will be
be
done
done
on earth as it is in heaven.
On
On
earth.
earth
as
as
it is in
in
heaven.
heaven.
Give us today our daily bread,
Give us
Give
today
us
our
today
daily
our
bread,
daily
daily
bread,
bread,
and forgive us our debts
and
And
forgive us
forgive
our
us
debt,
our debts,
as our debt,
as we also have forgiven our debtors.
As
as
we
we also have forgiven our debtors.
forgiving our debtors,
And lead us not into temptation,
And lead us
lead
not
us
into
into
temptation,
temptation,
but deliver us from the evil one.
but
but
deliver
deliver
us
us
from
from
the
the
evil one.
evil one.
Thank you
Amen.
very much.
Amen.
Thank you,
Amen.
Thank you.
Valerie.
Thank
Love
you.
you.
红肉，
Thank you.
拜
我
拜。
强烈建议你去愿意学
Bye.
长句，
拜拜。
愿意学长句。